Hi there, this is the first video I've done on a specific stock. Just recently I've done a bit of forecasting on the All Ords, which isn't finished yet. The All Ords trade is looking a bit iffy. There's strong time at the top, and that's why it hasn't gone anywhere for the last 2 months, but it's having trouble going down too. But this is another stock I've traded over the years to great benefit. It works very well to my type of trading, time and price. If you look here, I've got a top here of 25.70. That was back in the end of 09. And if you look at the time down to the recent low we had last Friday, it's 1,097 trades from the top. Now that's not much in itself, but we had a low back here, back in 2.5 years ago of 1,093 trade from the all-time top, which was 35.49 on the 19th for 9.07, just before the GFC really got going. To add a bit of weight to this number, we got 1,096 days, or 1080 degrees from top to midpoint. 1080, you might be aware, is 7 times 144, which works very, very strongly in the Australian market. We don't trade solely off that, but we are aware of it. And as I said in the previous videos, is I swing between days and degrees. There being 365.25 days in a year, but 360 degrees in a circle. So you basically take off 5 days to give you the degrees. Different side parts of the year give you more degrees. You have to get a degree chart for that. But at the moment, I'm looking at 1,096. Days to midpoint. You might ask what midpoint is. Well, I've got a double bottom here. I don't consider that one in the middle because it's higher and this one's lower than it. So low to low, in the middle, very strong signal, 1,096. That sort of signal tends to confirm up this signal over here. So at the moment, I've got 3 numbers, all within 2 or 3 points of them, 4 points. 1,093, 1,096, 1,097. I'm not too worried about 1,097 being a few points off 993 because over time you will find there's about 3 or 4 days during the year that has half-day trades around Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. The end of the day, all time is pretty well done in hours, and if you reduce the length of your trading day, you reduce the length of your hours, and over 3 or 4 years, that adds up. We focus in a bit shorter term. This is just recent action. I've now got the middle low, as I showed on the previous chart, to the recent low at the end of last year and to the low last week. And the low last week, once again, there's your low, $10.90. Same as $10.93, $10.96. Close enough for me. This low, if it holds, and it's looking ugly at the moment, but you know, things always look ugly at lows and not fantastic at tops. If this low holds, this will be a very strong run because of the price. Looking at the different time frames, we're focusing on a bit shorter time frame. I've got 378 calendars from low to low, and a technique I use to great benefit is I turn the calendars into traders, and I got 377 trade up to the recent low last week. And from our midpoint, which I pointed out in the last chart, it's 361 trade from the midpoint. No, 360. Once again, it's part of a circle. So we're looking at a strong signal here. I'm waiting for confirmation. I have orders above Friday's low, which is big outside reversal data to the downside. Friday's low was high, was $11.13. It has to go above there for me to go long. In other words, I wait for confirmation. I'm not a mug trader. I don't just jump in at any point. I wait for the market to tell me I'm right, because a lot of people out there have bigger pockets than me. So I'm willing to give away 20 or 30 cents profit on the trade, but bottom line is I'm still getting in within 1 day of the lows, so my risk is very limited. On a small time frame, the last little run down was $2.33, which is part of the fib ratio. I don't get carried away with Fibonacci, but when I see this number in particular, one with 144 and a couple of other numbers, I get very excited and I go on red alert. So I've got $2.33 down. I've got 378 calendars, 378 traders. I've got the circle and traders going from low to low. I've got the long term working for me here over time from all-time high way back here to the low of 988. and down to the recent midpoint and down to the recent low. So everything for me is shaping up as a good trade. All I have to do is wait for confirmation and we'll see how it goes. I'll follow this trade as we go along and keep you posted if I'm in or I'm out. But these charts are real time. This is within 1 day of the low. This is not after the fact. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to trade it. This is why I'm going to trade it. So I'll keep you posted soon. Talk to you soon.